Hi, I'm Mark Gilchrist and I'm going to talk to you today about getting permission. About 5 or 6 years ago, I only had one place to go shooting, which actually I own, and that doesn't really count. But what I've done over the years is picked up places I can go shooting. I now have about 45,000 acres to go shooting on. I have quad bikes, keys to the farms, I can go in, have my fun, do whatever I want. I get 4 days pheasant shooting a year as a thank you for what I've done for the farmers, on the rabbits and the pigeons. And what I'm going to do is tell you guys exactly how to do this yourselves. Well, first things first, picking up land isn't easy. You've either got to earn it or you've got to pay for it. Personally, I'm skint, so I like to earn it. Don't believe the hype. Crowman and I are out at the moment getting small bags of pigeons so that we've got the permission to get the big bags in the summer. You see the big bags in the summer in the magazines, but you don't see the small bags. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they don't happen. I promise you, we're going out and getting 10s and 20s at the moment. If you're going to start approaching farmers, you must learn to take rejection. If the farmer says no, take it like a man. What I suggest you do is say, thank you very much, terribly sorry I disturbed you, and much like the days of chasing girls, here's my number. If anything changes, please feel free to give me a call. Don't wink at a farmer, he'll think you're odd. Luckily for me, I spent 10 years chasing women, so I've had plenty of opportunity to get really accustomed with rejection and understand what the word no means. So stage 2, what's the farmer actually looking for? Well, he wants you to be trustworthy, reliable and polite, not an unreasonable ask. The worst thing you can do is knock on the door and say, any chance of any shooting, mate? Firstly, you don't sound very polite, you're probably not trustworthy, and you don't sound very reliable because you're looking for a one-off chance. You're much better off to make the effort to find out his name, preferably, or actually almost certainly, his surname. Don't call him Tom or Tim or Harry, call him Mr. Jones, Mr. Reynolds. Find out what the farmer wants shot, okay? You going and shooting 100 pigeons on the rape stubble is not helping the farmer. People have got this very odd idea that pigeon shooting is helping farmers. Sometimes it is, a lot of the time it isn't. There's lots of people that want to go out and shoot pigeons, and there's lots of people that want to go and shoot deer, but they shoot in such a way that it suits them and not the farmer. You need to be going out in the winter and making the small bags, trying to keep them off the rape. Then you get the big bags on the rape stubble. Conversely, if you're deer stalking, some of the farmers I shoot for, they want me to come in and shoot 4 or 5 a year. Some of them want me to shoot as many as possible. Some of them want just the buck shot. Some of them want just the doe shot. Find out what they want by asking them and go and do it. Farms are multi-million pound installations. They're not going to give you the keys to the farm until you really respect that. If you've got shooting somewhere else, tell the farmer you're introducing yourself to because it shows that you're trustworthy. The other thing you've got to have at the forefront of your mind is their crop is their pride. It's like a bricklayer's wall. If you kick over the wall, you're upsetting their pride. So just bear that in mind all the time. So, tip number 3, don't lie. This is quite difficult for some people. If you cause a problem on the farm, say, I'm terribly sorry, I've caused a problem. I've left the gate open, I've done this. If he says don't shoot any hares and you accidentally shoot a hare, say, I'm terribly sorry, I shot a hare. If he says don't drive across that field because it will make a mess and you go and do it, ring him up and say, specifically, I'm very sorry, I've done exactly what you told me not to do, I've driven across that field, I am terribly sorry. Don't, under any circumstances, lie, because then you're not held in a position of trust. Eventually, you'll probably lose the shooting on the farm you've got, and you won't find any new places to go. You have to be trustworthy. So, chapter 4, making a good impression. The first opportunity to go, let's say it's your first night, and let's just say you're going rabbit shooting. Make sure that rifle's zeroed. Make sure that your mate, if he's going to help you, is up for an all-nighter. When I say all night, I mean until the sun comes up. You want to go round and round and round that farm, and you want to make sure you get as many as you can, don't go home early, and you want to be there when the sun comes up. So make sure you've got nothing else on the other day. So when that farmer comes into work at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're there gutting 100 or 50 or 70 or 200 rabbits, and if he sees a big pile of them, he will look at you straight in the eye and he will know that you are the real deal and you're going to get on with it. Make a good first impression.